I'm Lily.
And I'm Kiev. And welcome to the portal of our minds. Hey guys, and welcome back to another piece of our minds. And today what we have for you is 5 ways to raise your vibration. Dun dun dun.
Without further ado, let's dive right into it. You want to talk about number 1?
Woo, we're diving in. First things first, get up and move. Do something to get your body moving. Get out in nature, do a little dance, listen to some reggae music. Get you some music that's going to have you vibing, but that's also going to have you vibing right. You want to be listening to that music that's going to raise your vibrations, that are talking about love, peace, and just happiness. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Our bodies aren't meant to be like sitting still or like sitting on the couch or like sitting at work, like scrolling all day or doing whatever you do. It's important to keep it moving because we're not meant to be stagnant. We're meant to be moving constantly.
So, you can also proceed to do working runs. I mean, if you don't like running, the runner's type of exercise you can do is called the mountain climber. There's other options. You can always do your research. Figure out the ways you like to make yourself feel better.
Exactly.
Alrighty. On to number 2.
Number 2, incorporate some healthy foods into your diet.
Very healthy foods.
The foods that are in packages and the food like fast food obviously is not good for you. Like, we know this. Like, obviously it's not good. I mean, it's good. It tastes good, but
yeah,
you want to eat those high vibrational foods: blueberries, grapes, spinach, carrots, celery. Get some of that in your diet, and I promise it will help to raise your vibration.
Most definitely. Eat them greens. Eat all the foods that are going to have lots of vibrant, bright colors. Those are the, like, vegetable-wise, are the best. I mean, if you eat meat, you can eat meat, but just make sure you're trying to eat some good, high-quality meat where you know where it's sourced from. That goes for everything. Try to cut down on, like, the processed foods and all that jazz.
You are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
And that's the truth.
And that is the truth. Moving on to number 3.
Here we are at number 3. Meditate. And a lot of people kind of struggle with meditating, like they don't know how to do it, or they maybe don't even know what it is. So let me just explain really quick, an easy meditation you can do to help raise your vibration. Sit down for just 1 minute, and observe your thoughts. Just observe them. Don't allow yourself to start feeling emotions with them. Sit there, close your eyes for a minute, light an incense, grab a crystal, whatever, or just sit there with your eyes shut, it doesn't matter, and just observe your thoughts. Just look at what the thoughts that are going by. Don't let emotions rise. Don't do that. Just be aware of what you're thinking about.
The best advice I can give for when it comes to meditating is try not to let the little bodily itches bug you to the point where you're itching yourself out of your meditation or stuff like that. That's
for real.
It's almost like your body recognizes that you're trying to meditate, and then it's trying to like do everything in its power to try to get you to move a little bit, get you out of that state that you're trying to get yourself into, relax it. Your body keeps wanting to try to move, but yeah, get yourself into that meditative state. Talk to yourself spiritually, connect yourself. And that's one way you're gonna raise your vibration. You're gonna experience things in the meditation that you didn't think was possible. Like, it's crazy. It's like it's your own realm that you're entering, and there's so many possibilities that you can find in there. You can talk to your higher self, your guides, your spirit, your angels, and yeah.
It just takes 1 minute. If you want to do 2, 5, 10, 15, it's up to you. But if you're a beginner, I would literally say just start off with 1 minute, and it can make a tremendous difference.
Most definitely.
Moving on to number 4.
Take some deep breaths, some real deep breaths from your lungs. Pump them bad babies. Get that air flowing. Take a deep breath, it'll clear your mind.
Breathing is a really big, you don't really pay attention to breathing because obviously we do it without thinking. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. If you're not breathing from your lungs, like if you're not taking deep breaths, or if you're like breathing a little bit fast and you don't realize it, it actually tricks your brain into thinking that there's some sort of emergency going on around you. So sometimes you'll be like, why do I feel anxiety, or why am I stressed? Pay attention to your breathing. Focus your breathing and just to remind yourself that everything's okay. You're safe. You're good. You're all good in the hood. Like, you're breathing. It's simple, but it can help raise your vibration. Like,
especially in tight or very stressful situations when your heartbeat's racing, your blood's pumping, you're feeling real hot. Just take a second to take a minute, take a step aside and be like, 3 deep body, like, tensed breaths are very healing, especially if you're doing it outside in nature. If you do that on like a nature walk, just
it heals you.
It's healing. It's
it really
very
does.
healing.
Like, it really does heal you.
It's yeah, it's de-stressalizing, de-stressalizing off nature's air.
Moving on to the 5th reason. The 5th way.
5.
The 5th way.
The 5th way.
To raise your vibration. And that is,
do something you love. Really do something you love. If you can't find something you love, go back, think back what you used to do as a kid, and maybe pick up on some of the habits you did as a kid. Oh, you like to color? It's okay to color as an adult. You're not going to get judged for coloring and doing stuff you love. Even if it means going out to your garden and just picking weeds. People do that for fun.
Or picking weed.
Or picking weed. I mean, it's all, as long as you're doing what you love, that's all that matters in life, you know?
Exactly. And like what he just said, going back, if you can't think, oh, well, what do I love to do? Seriously, think about what you loved to do as a kid. As childish as it seems, you'll most likely still love doing that thing. Get in touch with your inner child and reunite with them. Say what's up and play with them for a little bit, because I promise you, you're going to have some fun and it's going to raise your vibration. Most
definitely. And your soul definitely knows what you love. So if you're doing something that you think you love, your soul's going to let you know. Something's going to happen where you're going to be like, oh, you're going to get real frustrated real quick, or you're going to get real angered real quick, or something like that. And then that could very well be your soul telling you, like, maybe this isn't what you truly love. This is just something you want to do. It's not what you love to do. There's a difference between loving something and wanting something.
Very true. So, yeah, I hope that these 5 ways can help
raise your vibrations.
Yeah, I hope that they can help you in any type of way. If it could just help one person out there, or maybe just try one of these things, and hopefully it works for you. And these are just things that have worked for us in the past, and we are here to help other people experience the same things that we have.
And if you ever find new ways to raise your vibrations, feel free to share. Drop them in the comments. If you have any suggestions, obviously, drop them in the comments.
We want to know, because if there's more stuff out there, we want to know too. Let's help each other out. We're here to help each other out. That's why we're here.
You pick up your neighbor, you bring them along with you.
Exactly. I pick you up, you pick me up, and we're going to help raise our vibrations. From here to here.
To here.
Where no one can touch us. No one can touch you when you're up here.
Once you're at the top, you guys got to keep on climbing. You got to make your own ladder to keep on climbing.
Exactly.
But thank you for joining us on this 5 ways to raise your vibrations journey. Peace. Love you guys.
Oh, there's something so genuine and pure about that little baby goat.
Oh, look at that.